It's Mandy Moore from Maw. Here are my Night Sisters. Holy fucking shit, I finally did it. Literally took me all day, over 100 tries. You can hear Bella calling me a nerd in the background. So take a look at the relics and all that shit. I had the Relic 7 DACA. I'll tell you what moods I mobbed. Wow. What mods I moved where. I put my CLS set on Asajj because I don't have a good CD set available for her. I can skip Spirit, actually. I put my Jesus Christ, I think I'm having a stroke. My Basilishan Fallen mods on Zombie. I put my Darth Revan mods on Talia, and then my B1 mods on Mother Talzin. This is tier challenge 1, speeding it up a little bit. This one is pretty much still fully autoable. Rosie's going crazy next to me. I got my fiance calling me a nerd, and I got my dog wrestling with the bedspread, and I'm having a stroke. So what the fuck is happening in my household right now? Tier 1 is still fully autoable, as we would expect. That is par for the course with all of these things. Tier 2, I'm going to use this time with this playing in the background to talk about Tier 2 because it is insanely frustrating. You can ask anybody in Maw. I pretty much said I was going to quit. Actually, or in my Discord server, I said I was going to quit because I couldn't believe that I couldn't fucking do it with the Relic 7 DACA and like 4, 5, 6 everybody else pretty much. So that was fucking infuriating. I also thought for Tier 2 that DACA lead was going to be the way to go, much like DACA lead is the way to go against GG8 or GGBB8. I definitely thought that was going to be the way to do it, but then I was proved wrong by some of my guildmates, including but not limited to my guild leader Kilo, who said go Mother Talzin lead, and he was right because you are not landing plagues without Mother Talzin lead. You'll get maybe one, well, you get one, maybe 2 plagues on Sidious, which is really the hardest battle of the whole thing, much like Tebow is the hardest battle of the Endor one. You're not going to land plagues, you're not going to win, he's going to AoE the shit out of you, and you're going to be dead. Also, you're going to want to mod DACA full health, as much health as possible, like 140,000 plus health with a crit avoidance arrow. I tried it also with a health primary arrow. That was woefully insufficient. She still died extremely easily as my dog assaults me. Hi, doggy. Hello. So I did crit avoidance arrow on DACA, stacking as much health as possible. Like I said, I put BSF mods on Zombie to make sure she's fast, and I put Darth Revan mods on Talia to make sure she's really fast. I ended up having to G13 my Talia. You do not have to do that. There are a number of people that completed it with a G12 Talia. Of course, G13ing Talia increases your chances ever so slightly. So if you have the gear or cash to spare, then you may want to look into doing that. But I would definitely give it a few tries first. R7 DACA is really your best bet. It's probably doable if you have better mods than I do. I had like 146,000 health on her, and even then it took me a number of tries. I spent the better part of the day trying to complete Tier 2. I autoed Tier 1 first thing in the morning when I woke up at like 7:30, and I just completed Tier 2 probably about an hour ago at like 5:30 p.m. So that is, I mean, I wasn't doing it back to back. Obviously, I was doing work at certain points anyway, but it certainly took me the better part of the day. You can auto phases 1 and 2, and then in phase 3, you want to switch it to manual, so there you have every single cooldown available for Sidious in phase 4. And even then, it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee at all. You want your Talia fast so that she can cleanse people that have heal immunity, because heal immunity is the death of this team. You'll see in a little bit that the only reason why I completed it was pure luck. And here we go. So like I said, you can pretty much auto phases 1 and 2. You don't have to, but you can. Towsend lead is the way to go. Talia is there for the cleanse. You want to try and keep taunt up on zombie as much as possible. Unfortunately, the AI is going to use celerity with other non-tanks, which will then give them taunt, which is annoying, but whatever. Like I said, I put my CLS crit damage set on Asajj because it's probably one of the better ones that I have, stacking offense and health. Daka, like I said, full health mods, and then BSF on Zombie and Darth Revan on Talia. If your Darth Revan set has a non-health offset, mine has a potency offset, I switch that potency offset to a health offset. I did try a bunch of other things. I tried like full Barriss mods on everybody. A couple of Barriss mods ended up being on there somewhere. I don't even remember who or where. I mean, I remodded so many times, and anyone that knows me knows how much I fucking hate remodding for events. I only like remodding. I don't even like remodding, but I'll only be content to remod when new characters come out. I really hate modding for events because then I have to switch them back. So that was a pain in the dick. So here we go in phase 3, basics. The only thing that a couple times I'll use the special, like I'll just try to use a special to get some plagues on there, but once I get the plagues up on everybody, it's just basics, because Asajj and Towsend are fast enough that they can reset their cooldowns before the next wave, but everybody else is just doing basics. Which is kind of annoying because sometimes you're going to have to use a heal or a res because it's taking that much longer, which is totally counterproductive. So yeah, you have to make sure you have a good balance. Like I said, I put my B1 mods on my Mother Towsend, which are my very fast, very offensive mods. No speed sets, just offense and potency. This one actually went okay. I didn't have to res anybody. And here we go. So this is how I start out, right? So I go, holy shit, okay. So that doesn't do anything. I'm going to use specials to get Plague up on Sidious, as many as I can. Tenacity down also helps. Here you see the problem. So Daka, of course, needs to stay alive. I put celerity on Asajj, which I wasn't really going to do, but I needed to speed everybody up. Towsend, get more plagues up there. More plagues up there with specials. More plagues up there with specials, and there they go again. Daka got lucky there. And at this point, I'm in good shape. At this point, I know I'm going to win. Look at that. That's how quickly that battle goes. And this is me checking to make sure I fucking recorded it. If you look at that battle is not representative of how 99.9% of battles will go. I got extremely lucky. Daka didn't get the second heal immunity on the second AoE. That made a tremendous difference. So yeah, don't expect to get that lucky. This took me all day. From there, it's easy. It's really easy. Sure, yeah, these guys do a lot of DPS, but Towsend lead in here makes the rest of this exceedingly easy. I could have put it on auto, but I wasn't going to, because in the off chance that I fucked up or the AI fucked it up and I lost that Sidious progression, I would have absolutely quit the game, 100%. I mean, this is the amount of recorded videos that I have discarded in my recently deleted videos on my phone is the largest it's ever been. It was brutal. It took me all day, like I said, 100 times over. All right, so here is wave 7. Definitely use wave 7 to get your cooldowns back. Obviously, you want to get these guys out because a couple of them do a lot of damage, but whoever your last 1 or 2 enemies are, try and use basics to get the cooldowns back. Of course, you don't want to lose, so you do have to take them out. My last one ends up being OG Kylo. Everyone else kind of slowly dies from whatever. And this is where the Talzin Lee comes in also. You get that ability. You could res on basic if you kill someone. You have Daka in there, so there are ways to keep yourself alive. Again, Sidious is the hardest part by far. All right, so here we go. Here is Nihilus. Nihilus is going to annihilate someone straight out of the gate. Usually, hopefully, it's going to be zombie, just like that. Yeah, these guys have a lot of DPS, or the SAS has a lot of DPS. Yeah, people are going to die, so you just have to really hope that you can get them down before Nihilus assassinates all your people like that. He assassinated Odaka there, which is about as poorly as this can go at the open. Luckily, with the Talzin lead, Daka can still throw a couple of stuns up in there. Now Talzin is dead, and now I really gotta hope that I can res somebody on the basic, because this looks like it is going downhill very, very quickly. Plagues in there also really helpful with that. There we go. See? Lucky as fuck. Look at that. All right, good luck, everybody. Hope this helps. It's going to be frustrating. Do what you can.